used to live in the future. Now I live with Jane.
Charlotte Blaine, you are lazy, childish and spoilt. I'm the beautiful cow.
The family are always watching this TV programme.
I met a lovely young man at the vicarage yesterday. He's devilishly handsome. He's asked Father if he can come and dine with us, so he'll be coming to tea next weekend.
Why would a young man admire an old trout like you?
Is Jane serious with that laugh?
Your projects must be related to your personal life, your feelings, your attitudes. Your projects will be handed in within the next 2 days. For your projects, you may use tape recorders or photographs or a video camera. Now, you may have noticed a new presence among us, a new girl. Billie, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you come from, your likes, your dislikes.
How can I tell anyone about myself? I'm from the future. I can't tell anyone that.
Well?
Can I do it tomorrow, miss?
All right.
Have you ever had to talk in front of a class before? No. It's easy. Just take a deep breath, speak clearly, and appear as normal as possible. Why? Well, if you want to fit in and if you want to be liked, you've got to appear like everyone else.
Dear Diary, I've got my speech tomorrow. Jane says if I want to fit in and I want to be liked, I've got to appear like everyone else. I've got to appear normal. Thing is, I don't know what normal is. I want to appear just like kids today.
Charlotte, please! Where are you? Charlotte! Charlotte Blaine, you didn't milk the cows, you didn't muck out the horses, and you didn't shear the sheep.
But I'm too beautiful to do things like that.
You're a naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl.
But I'm a beautiful, naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl.
I love this Charlotte Blaine character. So real. Just like kids today, all lazy and spoilt.
Just like kids today, all lazy and spoilt.
What do you mean, real?
Well, they're just like kids today. When they're told off, they always start crying.
Got it. If I want to be normal, all I got to do is be like the girl on TV.
Naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl.
But I'm a beautiful, naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl. But I'm a beautiful, naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl.
But I'm a beautiful, naughty, lazy, spoilt little girl.
But I'm a beautiful, naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl.
But I'm a beautiful, naughty, lazy, and spoilt little girl.
When people get angry with me, all I have to do is scrunch up my beautiful little face and cry. I can get away with anything.
All I have to do is scrunch up my beautiful face and cry. I can get away with anything.
I can get away with anything. I can get away with anything. I can get away with anything. And cry, and cry, and cry,
And cry.
and cry,
And cry.
and cry. about your speech you're going to give today?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Right, class. I'd like to remind you of the urgency of the school projects. But before we start, I'd like to hear something from the new girl, Billie, as promised.
Basically, I'm lazy and spoilt.
I think we'd like to hear a little more than that.
Right, time to be normal, like the girl on TV.
Oh, now, Billie, can't. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Oh. Shh.
Dear Diary, the speech went really, really, really well. Really normal. From now on, no one's going to question my behaviour. If they do, I'll just cry a lot.
Ah, Billie. I'm glad I found you. Miss Spackman's just been to see me. She's very concerned that you seem to have a lazy and uncompromising attitude towards your work. What do you have to say for yourself?
Are you being angry at me?
Yes, Billie, I think I am being angry at you. Billie, are you all right?
No, go away!
Yes. Well, I'll leave you to consider the consequences of your behaviour.
Billie! Was the headmistress having a go at you?
Yeah, she said I was lazy and uncompromising.
You're going to get yourself into trouble.
I was being normal.
That's not being normal. Being normal isn't crying all the time. Where are you from? Do you think that's normal?
I can't tell you where I'm from.
Well, you better be careful, otherwise you're going to get yourself kicked out of the school.
I tried to speak to her about it, but she became distressed and all she did was cry. The school's becoming concerned about her lazy and uncompromising attitude towards her work, so I thought it was best that we try and nip it in the bud, and I thought I'd come and see you personally.
So what's happening then?
School issues.
Oh, is it about the school coffee morning? Now, I can run that stall, but it must be on a Thursday. I've already knitted the novelty vegetables, and a friend of mine's going to stitch on the faces.
It's a little bit more important than that, love.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Vivian. Now, Miss Spackman was extremely disturbed by Billie's behaviour, and I have a duty of care not just towards my pupils, but also towards my members of staff. So I think it would be appropriate if Billie could prepare an explanation, or perhaps better still, an apology to deliver tomorrow.
An apology? Why do I have to apologise? The girl on TV wouldn't apologise. I don't want to apologise. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe I did. Jane has been looking at me a bit strangely. Keeps asking me, where are you from?
Are you going to tell me where you're from or not?
No.
I want to know where you're from. Where are you from? Billie!
I'm from the future. To be precise, the year 2274. We live in white domes. Society is fueled by animal gas. There is no war, no hate. Compared to our society, your society is not normal.
I think you need to take your medicine. Just apologise like a normal person.
Right, what seems to be the problem here, then?
Racing aerobatics of the highest level. Red Bull Air Race. Breathtaking speeds of up to 250 miles per hour and spectacular stunts. The best pilots in the world battle their way through demanding obstacles in a race against time. Red Bull Air Race. The World Series for pilots. Longleat, Sunday the 7th of August. Apply for free tickets at redbullairrace.com.
The perpetual eating machine known as a child can have an alarming intake of junk per day. But now Hovis announced they've added whole wheat and lowered salt in all their white bread to make it the healthiest it's ever been. And still so soft and white, he'll never guess. Got him. New white Hovis. Now the healthiest it's ever been.
In control and out of sight. 3 cool chicks. They're dynamite. Check the leather look and the earring bling. Bratz Dynamite. Too cool to be caught. They're the girls with the passion for fashion and action. Bratz Dynamite.
Happy thoughts give the fairy the power to fly. But tricky tasks bring her back down. Fortunately, the Fairy Guardian brought Can-Do wipes to wipe herself. And Can-Do foam to wash her own hands, giving her the power to fly everywhere.
I can do it too with Can-Do.
Power Rangers down! Activate the Dino Thunder all-terrain vehicles. 5 Dino-powered meso-missile-carrying stun-controlled vehicles with one mission. Hunt down evil and drag it away. Then unleash the Dinozord morphing figures with Dino technology that mesomorphs to Power Ranger at the touch of a button and back again for Zord power. Destroy evil with the Power Ranger Dino Thunder ATVs and Zord morphing figures, only from Bandai.
My job is to sell the miracle in the bottle. Lose weight fast with Miracle Diets 3000. People will pay anything to look thinner, more beautiful. You know, there's a lot of fat people out there. I don't really care, you know. As long as the money comes in, I'm happy, you know what I mean? You know, if they're rich or poor, doesn't matter. What counts is they have to pay. After that, who cares?
Be smarter with your money with an egg card. You'll get 0% interest on balance transfers until the 1st of January 2006. And 0% interest on all purchases until the 1st of January 2006. Plus up to 10% cash back from selected online retailers. Apply now at eggcard.com.
Joey is back in his own great comedy series.
That is great!
I know! Nice.
Joey the Complete first season. Own the DVD box set from Monday.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
Oompa, oompa, doompa-dee-da. If you're not spoiled, then you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa Loompa Loompa-dee-doo.
Dear Diary, I've got to apologise like a normal person. When you say sorry, you're supposed to mean it. People on TV who sing, they always look like they really mean it. Simple. I'll sing my sorry. First thing though, better learn how to sing. Fool in love. La la la. To believe in you.
Morning, darling.
Here's one for you. Young girl refuses to go to school because she doesn't believe she's slim enough. I mean, look at her. She's gorgeous. She's lovely. Refuses to go to school because she does not believe she's slim enough. Absolutely daft, anyway.
Darling, have you decided on your school project yet?
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh, good.
What is it? It's a secret.
No matter what anyone says, she will not listen. She doesn't think she looks good enough for school. Is anyone actually listening to anything I'm saying?
No.
Billie? What? Are you worried about apologising to the teacher this morning?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Bagman. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Miss Bagman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Bagman. I'm singing. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, my singing went down really, really well. Miss Bagman was absolutely speechless. Thanks to TV, people will now think that I'm really normal. I'm just a normal girl who sings her sorries.
We want to see you in the house.
Sorry, so sorry, I'm ever so sorry, Miss Spackman, I'm sorry, I'm ever so sorry, I'm sorry, I'm ever so sorry, I'm sorry!
Singing?
And dancing at the same time, which quite frankly in my book does not constitute an apology. And I am now extremely worried about Billie's emotional well-being.
What's going on?
More school issues.
Tell Jack I'm quite happy to do the sack race, but no way am I doing the egg and spoon, not after what happened last
No,
year.
Daniel, it's far more important than that.
You see, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, there's something about Billie's behaviour which is fundamentally not normal.
I am in the room and I am normal. I'm trying my best.
But Billie, darling, Mrs. Ashton thinks your behaviour at school isn't normal.
Of course it is. I'm doing what the kids on TV do.
No, but Billie, you can't go about mimicking kids on TV.
But what you see does influence you.
TV's there to entertain, not influence.
But if children watch it, they'll be influenced by it.
No, Billie, love, that's not true.
I think it's true.
See? Not normal.
Dear Diary, I'm really had enough of this. I'm fed up. I can't do anything right. Mum and Dad are really wrong. TV does influence kids. Hang on. I've got a great idea for my school project.
Yeah. You can bring it on with the right stuff, the wrong stuff. It doesn't really matter. You can make it up if you have to, 'cause it doesn't sound the same. You can let it happen if you want to, when it all just slips away. Make me feel the things you do. It always goes your way. Word is... If you wanna have a good time, come on up to my place anytime. If you know the feeling's alright, come on up to my place tonight.
Billie, can you pop out and post these letters for me, darling?
I've done it.
If you wanna have a good time, come on up to my place anytime. If you know the feeling's alright, come on up to my place tonight.
Hey, Amanda. This young boy, right, he thinks he's Spider-Boy.
Spider-Man.
I know. He thinks he's Spider-Man. And he's up on a shed and he jumps off. He's got all the red kit on and that. And he jumps off, does his ankle. I mean, how daft is that?
It's not daft, it's being influenced by TV.
Now you're being daft.
It's such a lovely morning. Do we have to argue?
Well, she started it.
And I'll finish it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, my school project video will prove you wrong, Mr. Vivian. Now watch this. Hi, I'm Billie, and what you're about to see may shock you, may disgust you, might even offend you, but it's the truth. So brace yourself. I'm about to begin. I followed various people from my class and observed their actions. Over time, I discovered a certain pattern to their behaviour. Here, for example, Daniel Thomas watches a fight on TV. The young boy has been so influenced by the fight on TV, he's acting it out in real life. Here, Tammy watches TV all night. Yeah, that's right, all night. From the second she gets home to the moment that she goes to bed, her eyes are glued on the box. Look, she's watching her favourite singer. But she doesn't just watch her, she studies her. The next day, it all comes together. There's Tammy acting like the singer. Now, if my discovery is too upsetting for you, then I'll let you hear it from the horse's mouth.
I like watching Top of the Charts because I get to see all the latest fashions, and one day I might get plastic surgery. It's the end thing, you know.
I've watched this Garnier Fructis advert quite a few times, so I'm trying to grow my hair really long like her and then tie it to a pole.
I love watching those films where everybody flies around fighting, and last time me and my brother tried to do it ourselves and my brother broke his leg.
I like to be rude to my parents, just like the soap opera kids. Hi Mum, hi Dad. Guess what? I didn't do my homework and I've trashed the house, so rack off.
TV is power. Be careful, it can change you. So don't pretend to be something you're not. Be yourself and not a character on TV.
Can't seem to find any record of you. It's as though you don't exist. And unless you explain yourself right now, there's a possibility you'll be in big trouble. And I'll have you excluded until this whole matter is properly resolved.
Actually, I can tell you all about Billie.
Oh, really?
Where she's from and what she's doing here. I want to show you this. Welcome to my project. My project is about Billie. I first started to investigate my friend when I realised she was behaving in a slightly bizarre fashion.
We don't have any toilet roll. We'll get some more, love. There's plenty.
It was obvious to me that Billie wasn't from around here. I started to follow her and continued to watch her.
You want what? I want you to throw the rubbish out.
After a few days, my efforts paid off. I discovered that she's a complete stranger to today's society. Where is my friend Billie really from? Where in the world could she come from to have such a complete lack of knowledge? Does Billie come from the North Pole? I thought maybe she came from the ghettos of New York. Possibly, Billie's from a desert island. But even these aren't far enough away. Therefore, Billie's either from Mars, or more likely, the future. To be precise, the year 2274, where they all live in white domes and society is fueled with animal gas. There's no war, no hate, everybody's got a personal robot and means to travel across the ages. A simple time travel device with flashing colours. If you believe that, you believe anything. I hope this project has been a bit of fun.
Yes!
Oh, well
I
done,
absolutely
darling.
love my daughter. That was fantastic.
The head teacher was so pleased with my school project. She thought it was so funny. She said knowing the truth about Billie would just spoil it.
And what did she think of Billie's project?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Quite right too. It was brilliant. You were absolutely right. I was absolutely, totally wrong. TV does have an influence on kids. So that means no more TV for you, young lady.
Idiot.
I can't believe Dad won't let me watch telly. If I can't watch telly, what am I supposed to do? Jane? Yeah? How did you know about the personal robots and the time-travelling device with flashing colours? Eh?